How goes it, everybody? My name is Howitzer, and welcome back to SnowRunner. And today we have this one, the GWC T7500HD. Now, I do believe this is like the T6000, but just a little longer and an extra axle. I think. I don't know how much really has changed as far as like performance or anything like that. But obviously Glitchworks brings us this one. So I guess let's just see what we can do to this thing. All right, for engines, I guess, again, we're going to go with the 7.2 liter. Gearbox, got 5-speed default, 6-speed highway, and 4-speed off-road. I'm going to keep it the default, I think. Sure. Suspension, you got normal or heavy duty. We'll do that. Tires. Does have a pretty big selection of tires. Again, I do have his semi-truck tire pack on. So I think you get a few extra wheels out of it. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything has changed. So we're just going to go with the 43-inch dually mud tires. He does have stats, so I guess you can choose whatever tire you really want to. Winch, can't do nothing with that. Spare wheel, we don't need that. Frame add-ons. Looks like most of your normal ones. You got the big dump bed in this truck. But yeah, it looks like most of your normal ones. This one actually has saddle high. The other one does not. So maybe we'll try and pull a trailer with it once and see how it does. But for now, we're just going to put the dump bed on it. Visuals, you got the little repair tray like the other truck. Gives you some repair parts, a couple extra wheels, some fuel. I don't need that where we're going. Front bumper, you got the stock, the weighted winch, or the off-road. We'll do the off-road winch one for now. Snorkel, put the invisible snorkel on. I'll do that. Rooftop, you got fog lights and beacons and fog lights. Again, like the other truck, I'm not going to put these on. It just doesn't fit. Colors, of course, you can change up the color, but I'm going to keep it the color that it is. I don't really mind it. Of course, you got bobbleheads and accessories too. Let's go see how this one does. I'm wondering if it's going to be any better. Yeah, now this is a dump truck. Dual axle. Goodness. Inside, yeah, nothing's changed. All right, so it's pretty much similar to the T6000, except this one's just a little longer. Diff lock is still on all the time. That's nice to see. And this will pull the, obviously the bigger trailers, because it's got saddle high. So let's go see how this one does on its own. I don't know if it's going to be better with that extra axle. I don't know. A couple extra tires turning. Maybe it's going to do worse. I don't know. But we're going to find out. Put it in full drive right away. Take it through the little mud pit here. Yeah, I'd say it's doing damn near about the same, I guess, through that part. Let's see how this one goes through Swampy Town once. Rocking 5th gear. Let's see how long we can hold on to it. Yeah, this thing's just plowing through here. You know, for these tires having a little bit lower of a stat in the mud, they actually are pretty decent. Still haven't dropped out of 5th gear. Let's see how it does over the trees here. No. It's not wanting to stop. That's a good thing. Yeah. Slowed down a little bit through the deep spot. Not bad. That's a lot of wheel slippage, though. It's pretty normal. This thing refuses to drop gear. Hell yeah, I'd say this thing did fairly well. I think it did just a little better than the smaller version of this truck. I think it did just a little better. Oh, I thought we were going to drop there. Went to the river, all right. Yeah, not bad. This thing did pretty well. Let's go do some other stuff. Oh yeah, and I didn't show this in the other video, but you can tilt the bed if you really want to. I mean, it is kind of a dump truck after all, right? You think you would be able to do that? Yeah, let's go see how this one does. Because the other truck, it kind of struggled. I don't have the same transmission in though. I don't have low plus with the 5-speed. So this thing is, it's low. Low gear is low with the 5-speed. But seeing how this truck is just a tad bit longer, we'll see. Oh, that's not a good start. We'll see if it'll actually get up here. Okay, it did. The other truck wouldn't, if I remember right. But let's see. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch that rock with that tire. I think the front end sticks out just a little too far. Yeah, this is definitely not what the truck is made for, but we got to try it. Come on. Oh. Oh, it's just got to... Oh. Well, yeah. Again, this is not what this truck is intended to do. But I gotta try it. So I guess let's go pull a trailer once and see how it does doing that. Alright, we got the heavy duty low boy. We got the kitty 680 up there. Let's go see how this thing does doing this once. We'll see how much of a workhorse this thing really is. Yeah, this isn't no light payload for sure. We'll take her down the little trail. I think the tires are going to be good enough. All depends on how much power this thing actually makes and if we can keep the front end on the ground. I'll put it in high. We'll see if we can get up this hill. Okay. Oh, keep going. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, old truck. Come on. Alright, yeah, it's slowly moving its way up. It's not giving up. Okay, we're moving slowly again. I did have to do a little bit of winching. Looks like I'm going to have to do just a little bit more. Alright, had to do quite a bit more winching. But I think we finally got it. So I think the truck and trailer combo is just a wee bit much for this thing. But it started off real strong. I thought it was going to go right up the hill. I think if the tires were just a little better, I think it would have had no problem. It could be my transmission choice too. Or the truck might not be heavy enough. I don't know. I don't know how much of this works, you know. Let's see if we can stuff this front end here. Oh, not yet. Well, we did a little bit there. No damage taken, though. That's surprising. Let's see if we bottom out the trailer right here. Is the truck high enough off the ground? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. A little maneuvering. We got it unstuck. I would say this thing's doing okay. It's not like the greatest thing ever. But it's not doing terrible. Yeah, maybe this thing isn't made to pull quite this amount of weight. I don't see the trailer in the truck being very light. I'm not even gonna attempt to do the the little hill here. We're just gonna send it on down the hill. See what happens here. Well, the truck's pretty long. Yeah, it's pretty stable. Yeah, I'd say this old bastard's doing pretty decent. Yeah, I'm not really sure how much extra, you know, like traction or whatever you get with another axle. You know, I don't know if it really adds to the truck much, except for the fact that you can pull the bigger trailers. I would probably choose this one over the T6000, just because you have that versatility of towing the bigger stuff if you really want to. It seems like most of the off-road parts, it's doing fairly well. I guess I would probably stay away from like the 30 to 40 degree hills. But I would say it's doing fairly well. And it's good on fuel too. Alright, we're in high. Let's see how it does through the puddle. Are we gonna stall? Nope. Just gonna spin its way through and pull it right out of there. That was kind of sweet. Yeah, so I think the main thing is the tires. I think if the tires were just a little better, this thing would probably do a little better. But I've seen all I need to see with this one. Well, that was the GWC T7500HD. Very, very similar in performance, I would say, with the T6000. But I think it's just a little better. Just a little bit. I think that extra axle adds actually quite a bit. It's hard to kind of tell. But I think it does add just a little bit more. And of course you get to pull the big boy trailers, which is always a plus. You never know when you're going to need to do that. So I would say good job with this one. It wasn't bad. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Hit that subscribe button for me as well. And I will hopefully see you in the next one.